broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing aftershows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows. Interviewing celebrities and showrunners. And bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Oh, you know what that song means.
It's Christmas time!
It's Christmas time! What would Black Christmas be without Donny Hathaway?
And Black Jesus.
And Black Jesus. Welcome to another episode of the recap for Blackish. I am Megan Thomas at Megan Scoop on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Periscope, all those things. Who are you ladies?
Hello, everybody. I am Sharprintace Lynn at Sharprintace Lynn with 2 N's on Twitter and Instagram.
And keep in touch with me, Courtney Tezeno at Tezenos on Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat.
Yes.
And be sure to use that hashtag ABTV Blackish.
Absolutely. And you can sing if you want. Through the
I was waiting for it.
We'll be
Sing it, Megan Hathaway.
special Christmas for me.
You. Sing it. Yes.
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 You gotta feel that, Donny Hathaway, honey. All right, we're covering episode 10 stuff. This is a Christmas episode because this is the last episode for the new year, until the new year, I should say. So let's talk about what happened. So at the beginning, of course, we see that Bo and Dre are having some issues with their kids being super spoiled because they get a lot of Christmas stuff, as a lot of people do. Christmas has become very commercialized.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
But I wanted to ask you guys this because Pop said something at the beginning about the white Christmas nonsense of getting your kids whatever they want, getting them stuff they don't even want, just getting them a ton of stuff. Like, was that your reality growing up, that you got a ton of stuff for Christmas?
Well, I was the oldest, so I was in the house before my little brother and sister were. So when it was just me, I did get some stuff, but I don't think I ever remember how much stuff. I just remember like the Sega Genesis. I remember that. And like
You got a Sega Genesis.
like I remember those like big like New Baby Born. Like remember that?
I remember the Power Ranger. I got the Power Ranger. And then back when I was like real little, all the Barney stuff.
Easy Bake Oven.
Oh, yes.
See? Like
But
that.
the Barney, not the Barney, the Barbies I couldn't handle.
But
I
wait,
didn't like
so
Barbies.
how many gifts did you get, would you say, on average?
I
Well, I was
10.
different. I was different. My birthday's in December, so I opened one gift on Christmas Eve as a birthday gift. So my birthday and Christmas was combined. So I was one of those little babies.
I don't think my family was always real like Miss Ruby. Like real, Jesus is the reason for the season. So it wasn't about gifts like that. And I remember one time my dad like took my gift because he was just like, you don't need this. And it was a jump rope. And I was so mad.
Really?
But okay, it is also my fault because I did poke a hole in it to see what it was.
So
and
you pretty much got yourself in trouble.
Yeah, that
But it
was
don't
it.
matter. He didn't have to give away my jump rope when I was 5. I still remember, Dad. But
My grandmother, I think she's one of those old school people that really brought the true meaning to Christmas because I used to be embarrassed growing up when we actually had to go Christmas caroling on Christmas Eve, but she was so serious. We would be in South Park, which if anyone knows what South Park is in Houston, it is not a suburb. And we would be knocking on doors, singing Christmas
who is
carols.
we?
My family,
Like
all the grandkids, and Granny she would turn around to us and make sure we all joined in. It was so she made sure that we knew the true meaning of Christmas, and then we'd see all the Christmas lights. If people put it up, we'd go around and see who had Christmas lights.
Wait, could y'all sing though? Or did y'all sound
We
a
couldn't
mess?
sing. We all looked like we were sick while Granny led the chorus and the choir.
Oh my gosh!
But
Wait, was it like your parents or was it strictly grandkids and grandma?
it was everyone.
Oh,
but the
I
grandkids
I love
had to-
that. Me too.
I mean, but when you're little, you don't appreciate it. But now
Right,
growing
right.
up, I'm like, come on, let's all go with Granny and start singing carols.
Do you guys still do that?
No. We have like traditional stuff where we all get together on Christmas Eve.
Right,
but
right.
anyways, back to the episode. We had traditions, which I loved growing up. But we weren't truly super commercialized. I think over the
Right.
years we got out of that.
Well, let's talk about some of the traditions for the Johnson family. One of the things that Dre always got every year was a big old jar of pickles. But when I saw that, because he loved pickles, I had to laugh because Pops is just like my father. every year my dad would get me something. And I'd be like, why, Dad? Like, one year he gave me a box of peanut brittle. And I was just like,
peanut brittle is good though.
but you can get peanut brittle anytime. Okay.
Wait,
like,
but we got apples and oranges in a brown paper bag from my grandfather, and he gave it to every person.
Test.
Yeah,
you hear that? No, seriously. So I'm like, why? Like, why do you get these gifts? Like, I feel like Dre felt like, what's the point? Why do I need peanut brittle, Dad? I just be like, thank you, Dad. But clearly, like, Dad, we live in the same house. Like, we have peanut brittle.
I mean, we
in
all
the
have
cabinet.
apples and oranges, but
my mom puts mangoes and Chinese apples in my stocking. I'm like, yes, I love
good
mangoes.
stuff. Wait, where you get this stuff in winter? They got mangoes in winter. Go Walmart.
Go to your neighborhood Walmart. They sure do.
Aw.
I mean, and the testaments. I got you know what testaments are?
No.
They're these little mints that come in a package like this that have a little cross on it and a scripture on the back.
Like Altoid kids?
Yes! I got peanut brittle and testaments. I am Dre
Praise him.
Johnson.
You should.
No, but I'm
That's
saying,
good.
like, why do these things, people?
But would you rather that, or would you rather what the new kids are getting, where it's overly commercialized? You get an iPhone 6 and stuff you don't need.
I mean, are you talking about me when I was young or me now?
I mean, you when you were young. I understand it's different, but
Girl, yes. Give me that iPhone 6. All of that stuff. I would take the 6, like, over some testaments.
That's
Praise
true.
the Lord. Okay, so then of course we see that Ruby is a little crazy as well. You see her talking about
Black Jesus.
Black Jesus. This is do y'all know people like that are super like, Jesus is the reason for the season?
oh yes,
Of course.
oh yes.
Did you guys believe in Santa growing up?
I did, but it was short-lived. It was very short-lived because we got into the church heavy when I was around 4 or 5, and so, you know.
They were like, ain't no Santa around here. Ain't no big white man coming down this chimney.
Jesus is the reason for the season, and that's what happened. You better praise Jesus for these gifts.
You know what I thought was crazy is that there was no mention really of Santa this episode.
It wasn't.
I feel like kids these days don't really believe in Santa. I feel like we had that imagination growing up, and now they just know everything. So
Right.
That
I
is
think
true.
that's a part of the commercialized thing. You get me what I put on my list. Santa's not gonna get it. I know you're gonna get it, so you're responsible.
I know, but like, is that a good thing? Do you go?
That's a terrible
I don't
thing.
know. And you know, the funny thing is, I've been thinking since it's Christmas. I was like thinking recently, would I tell my kids about Santa or not? Because on one hand, I'm like, no, you better know I bought these gifts for you and praise Jesus for them. Or, you know, do let them have that imagination and let them, you know, give them that. And I don't know.
But then here's the other question. So when do you tell them the truth? See, to me that's even harder because then it'd be like, I've been living this lie.
Yeah.
Girl, no, I was that 5-year-old like, no, there is no Santa. I remember somebody at my dad's Christmas party was like, here, this gift is from Santa, and I was like 4
So you were the
or 5,
kid telling the other kids that there was no Santa.
Right, because I was like, no, there's like I thought everybody knew though. That was a problem. I didn't realize people didn't know Santa was just a fake, you know, this guy that was a story.
You crushed dreams as a child.
I did, and I feel so bad.
You were a little Diane.
I
a little Diane.
I was very Diane-like. So sad. So of course the kids are mad that they only get one gift. They're livid, and they decide they want to be more, what is it, like, Diane says she should be more helpful, and then Jack and Zoe are going to be more kind, and Junior's going to disappear. They are so mean to him.
They are mean to him every time.
They're like, Junior, you should just disappear. Absence makes the heart go fonder.
It did, though.
It did. So bad.
It did.
It's so sad. Why y'all do
It's
Junior?
so bad.
And I thought it was a little irrelevant that he got bit by the spider.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
No.
But it was pretty funny looking at him after
I think
each
they
scene.
always just want him to go through a little something. That adds to the comedy.
They're
Even though
so
I'm like,
mean.
stop being mean to Junior. Let him have his time.
Right.
But he did
Swag.
his job very well, and he stuck in there. And he said, "I'm going to keep hiding, never die." Isn't that? He said, "Never die."
And he almost died from that
He did.
poisonous spider.
Orange spider.
And then, of course, at work, we see that Dre brings the whole discussion of giving his children, you know, one gift and one gift alone. Daphne is all trying to put the guilt trip on people because she's by herself. I actually like the fact that her and Mr. Stevens are like, at first they seem to be rivals, but now it seems like they might be getting cool. Like,
Yeah, I guess he found Philip. I wish we would find
Yeah,
out whatever
what
happened
happened
with
to Philip?
Philip. But I guess they found him.
he's all right.
I guess.
living nice after his
But you
divorce.
guys, I really miss Charlie this episode. I know we're not going to see him anymore. But we had somebody tell us where he's going.
No, we'll save it. We'll
Last
save it for news and
episode.
gossip at the end.
Yes.
So you guys can see more of Deion Cole, who's an amazing comedian and actor.
Hilarious. He would have been great in this.
He would have. Oh my gosh.
Added to the Christmas.
I don't know if I'm gonna like the banter at work as much
without Charlie.
I think we'll get used to it, but it is going to be hard to transition.
Yeah.
You know what else I noticed about so the conversation with Daphne, and it feels like Lucy is like the junior of work.
Yes. Yes.
She's they're mean to her.
That is really good.
Steven did so many. Give you a plate to Bo. Like,
and she just gave it to her, and I'm like, oh.
What is weird to her? I don't like this. I think it's mean. Let us know what you guys think. Use the hashtag ABTV Blackish.
Yes,
let
me
us know.
check these hashtags now.
Yes. Do we have any shout outs?
We have a shout out to, it looks like Scott Parker, whose whose handle is IKMT90. Woo, that's a lot. He basically said that we had a great review last week, and he talked about Junior's cancer joke was a reference to red meat. So thanks for that. But thanks for saying that our review is great. And we also have some YouTube stuff we'll get to later about Deion.
Yeah. Okay, so then Daphne gets invited over to the house. Well, Dre invites her, but she says no at first. And then when Bo comes later after volunteering, which, did y'all think it was weird that they didn't really they didn't really delve into that? They mentioned Bo wanted to volunteer, how they should be volunteering. Nobody, including the coworkers, thought that volunteering was okay. And but they didn't show anything.
They didn't show it, and I didn't like how they said that she only went to go volunteer to scout out Oregon donors.
Right.
Like, what? Is that
She
a
was
thing?
like, no, just to be nice. Exactly. So
I wish we would have seen them, like, the family go volunteer somewhere.
Well, wait, did she go by herself? Or
yeah, nobody wanted to go.
Oh.
I do volunteering on Christmas Day.
You do?
Yeah.
That's
and
so
Thanksgiving
nice.
Day.
That is.
I mean, throughout the year, but those days especially, because I just, why not? I'm over here making all this food. I might as well.
I want to go.
Else.
I can't go on that day. Like,
our
family
you can go
is.
any day.
You're right, and I'm going to go before Christmas.
No, it's actually a good idea, because it is really bad that everybody only wants to help on Thanksgiving and Christmas. And I see it throughout the year. I'm like, why ain't y'all come in July?
I mean,
when
that's
it was
how
just
the
me and
church
her
is.
here helping. Everybody want to come today.
Right.
But that is how it is. That's how it is when Black Jesus or when Christmas comes around and Easter or anything. True. Yeah, that's when everybody's
all
at the church
churches
too.
got the turkeys and got the hams and all that.
Right. Okay. So then, of course, Daphne gets invited to their Christmas dinner by Bo. And
can we quickly talk about this pre-holiday divorce that he talked about in The Office?
Oh,
yes.
Is that really a thing, that it's better to get a divorce in October? How is that even?
I would have thought, isn't it better?
No.
I would have thought in January.
I would think January,
but maybe
too.
Because you don't want to give the gifts to your ex, so you can avoid giving the gift, maybe?
You're avoiding Thanksgiving, you're avoiding Christmas, you're avoiding New Year's if you get a divorce
fresh.
in October.
I'm thinking it's still fresh. Like, you're still going to be like...
That's depressing.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So January, I think, is better. By that time, it would have been like 8 or 9 months. I'm cool.
That could be a part of your New Year's resolution. But I thought that was interesting. I didn't know that was a thing.
Right.
Yeah.
And so Pops decides he wants to do their annual Christmas Eve dinner, which when he said that earlier in the episode, I thought it was like, oh, this is cute. Like, Pops is going to cook? What is this? I should have known better.
I thought the same
known.
thing. Church's chicken. Really?
No, he reminded me of my dad.
Why? Did your dad do that?
No, really. But my dad, he's a simple guy. Like, he's laid back. He loves his Popeyes Tuesday. And he has no problem saying that he likes his Popeyes Tuesday. And it's old fashioned and it still gets the job done. If you can eat it, then you're full. You don't need to go all out. Granny can do that. And Dad can go pick up the chicken. So
I thought it was cute.
I thought it was nice that they added that touch.
Right, because these kids don't eat that stuff. Clearly they're into sushi, organic, clean food. Why not do something that's a little bad for your Christmas Eve? Because most people eat food that they wouldn't typically eat throughout the rest of the year because of the health factor. So let them have Church's chicken.
Yeah.
They're so
I thought
bougie.
it was realistic. I liked Pops.
It did make me want some Popeyes, though.
But but not this Church's chicken though. I feel like Church has got a nice little advertisement.
They got product placement all in there. They did very good.
Speaking of which, wait, this reminded me of something when I watched this episode. Do y'all know that Church's chicken is in Dubai?
What?
That's church, but they can't call it Church's chicken because it's a Muslim country. So they call it Texas chicken. But it's
Well,
the same
hold
logo. It's the same everything.
Texas.
Was Church's Chicken started in Texas?
I don't know, but it says I don't know if they're
Not that I know
headquartered
of
there.
from Texas. In Dubai, you call us up Texas.
It's Texas.
Maybe
chicken.
because it's
I
bigger
guess
in
because Texas is the biggest state in the
No,
South.
I
and
thought.
they,
Well, I
I
think
don't
Church's Chicken is like either from there originally or the headquarters is somewhere in Texas.
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
Either way, but I was just like,
Google
wait,
that.
Church's Chicken everywhere. You in Dubai now? You on Blackish? All right. I thought you was just in the hood and at my family reunion.
Oh Lord, Megan.
But you apparently made
And for dinner tonight.
I know some people are like, some people are really like, is Church's Chicken real? Like,
Yes,
so-
it is. Real
very
good. Real good.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so then we also find out that Pops doesn't really like doing this tradition. I think that was a big thing because, you know, it seemed like this was his thing. And then he said that this was all I could afford. And that made me go, oh, that was a really touching moment between father and son, I think.
Here it is.
What do you think?
And that is a struggle between, you know, wanting to keep, because they are spoiled. Those kids are spoiled
Very.
and they can be bratty at times. So it is trying to find a balance between not giving them too much and stopping them from being spoiled and making them appreciate things and, you know, doing them the Pop's way and just holding it all back. So I don't think I could do that to my kids.
Right. That's
And
rough.
like, oh, you get one gift.
I mean, okay. I feel like it could have been a happy medium. They did talk a lot about the old school versus the new school. I particularly kind of like the old school because I feel like it built character. These kids do not know how to fend
What,
for themselves.
pickles,
You gonna give your
pick-
kids pickles?
No, I'm gonna give them
That's
something
what-
else that they need. I
like
don't know.
socks, underwear. That's
Something.
what.
You know what?
Everybody gets socks,
that might
underwear.
be the thing my dad gets for his kid, my grandkid, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. For the
Socks,
kids, yeah.
underwear. You always need those.
Exactly, but I feel like you don't need to go overboard because then you never really know the value of $1. And I feel like these days people are just getting whatever they want. Like
Right.
old school, new school, obviously very polar opposite. But I feel like finding that happy medium where they get a little something but not too much will really
Right.
make them appreciate.
And then
stuff.
you see that too when Dre stands up to his father and he says like, "No, we're not gonna do it your way. It sucks. We're having secret Christmas." And he really sees how spoiled his children are when they're like, "Oh, we didn't really want these things."
Yeah.
But what did you guys think about what he said about wanting better for your kids? Like,
That's the point. That's what I get because I'm like I did growing up. I didn't always get everything I wanted. I remember not getting certain things because simply my parents couldn't afford it.
Right.
And so now it's like even with my goddaughter and my niece, I'm like, yeah, you want it? You want the American doll? I'll buy you the American doll. And it's like,
You a good. I know you a good auntie.
because I just want those kids to have what I wasn't able to have. I remember my best friend having American dolls and my parents couldn't afford it, and I
Right.
just want to. I know that feeling, and I don't ever want
Right,
anybody I love to have that feeling.
And I don't know what I'm gonna do because most of the time from middle school on for my family, I didn't get anything that I really wanted. I might have gotten one thing, but I always got like one gift, maybe two. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't about that. And I remember people would ask you when you go to school, "What'd you get for Christmas? What'd you get for Christmas?" And I'd just be like, stuff. And it would feel a little sad, but at the same time, I'd be like, but I don't really need all of that. Like,
and
so
that's
it taught me something.
but do you feel you need that Power Ranger now?
No, girl.
Okay.
But I
mean,
would like
you-
them skates that Dre got. Those brown skates that we see at the skating rink. It was a really nice gift from Dad.
That's
That
really
was-
nice. That was
I
a
get
touching
it.
moment.
It really was.
Can I say, I don't want to put this out there, but they keep having touching moments like Pops is about to die.
Oh, don't say that because we just lost Charlie because Charlie
Stop
left.
it.
I mean,
Stop
they keep
it.
doing it though.
No.
They keep doing it.
Don't do
I
it.
don't know. They can't kill Pops.
Don't do it.
They can't.
It's Christmas time, Sharprintace. Don't even put that out
Right,
Just
there.
saying
right.
that it keeps happening.
Well, the kids do apologize, and we're so happy about them. They finally come. They get to understand a little more. And I think the funniest part for me this episode was when we see Ruby singing all of her Jesus songs.
Yes.
Happy birthday. There's one song that.
For he's a jolly good savior, who nobody
Nobody
can
can
renounce.
Such
Love
a
Grandma
black
Ruby.
grandma.
She
I
brings
love
it every
her.
time.
She does. She does. All right, let's talk about some news and gossip.
Yes. First, I'll go with the NAACP nominations. Blackish was nominated for 10 NAACP nominations.
What?
Congratulations, Blackish.
Dang.
Next time.
Oh my goodness, they are
Congrats.
on the rise.
Yes, I'm so happy for
And then
them.
what's going on with Deion Cole?
Charlie.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys know I didn't know this before I read this comment, and it kind of broke my heart a little. So one of our commenters informed us, which I know my panel knew already, that Charlie's gonna be on a new show called Angie Tribeca, and our commenter said he hopes that he still returns to the show from time to time, but he's gonna be a new regular on another show, so he will not be on Blackish anymore, bringing us that comedy, y'all.
I'm gonna miss you, Charlie.
I know, but I think that's why they put Daphne in the role instead.
I see. Yeah.
There's more Daphne
think she'll
stuff
do well.
coming up.
She will, but there still never will be another Charlie.
There won't.
Never.
I hope like our commenter, and I'm going to shout you out, the Slacker Elite. Thank you so much for commenting. I really hope he does come back and do some like guest starring when he can.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's do some predictions.
Predictions, no.
Predictions.
I'm going to just keep going till we
Okay,
get it.
Predictions. Okay, so let's go predictions. Everybody, one prediction only.
I already said mine. I feel like they're gonna kill Pops, man.
So
All
negative.
it's a comedy, and they keep having all these sentimental moments with Pops. I think they're
Pops
gonna
about
do
to
it. I'm not happy about it at all, because I want him and Grandma Ruby to get together. But
That ain't gonna happen.
yes, it is.
I'm going to go with Grandma Ruby and Pops are going to get together
Yes.
on
What?
New Year's.
Yes.
I feel like that New Year's kiss when it drops, honey. Wait, hold on. The next episode is with Tyra.
Yeah, Tyra's gonna be on. I wonder what she's gonna be doing on there.
That's what we need to figure out. What is Tyra doing when she guest stars? Anyways, Pops and Grandma Ruby, I hope they do get that moment where they rekindle
All
things
for it.
and kiss it out.
Boo, I'm gonna shoot that down. I don't like that. Grandma Ruby is gonna have a young lover man.
Oh, she in love with
Megan, you
Pops.
by yourself.
Right.
What? Y'all are some haters. Anyway, where can we find you lovely ladies?
Hello, everybody. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Sharprintace Lynn with 2 N's, and this lovely lady here.
You guys keep in touch with me at Teznos on Twitter and Instagram. Use that hashtag ABTV Blackish to let us know what you thought about this review and what your predictions are, because obviously this time.
Right. I'm Megan Thomas at Meg Scoop on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Periscope. And also Stacey Ike is not here. She sends her love.
Yes.
Hey, Stacey, we love you. Make sure you guys stay tuned. The next episode, I believe, is January 6th.
Yes,
So
we'll see you
join
then.
us right here on AfterBuzz TV. Make sure you subscribe at the bottom. Also put your comments there because we do read them and we love you guys so much. So we'll see you. Merry Christmas. Happy
New
Kwanzaa.
Year.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy
Ramadan.
holidays. Happy
Whatever.
holidays.
Happy Easter.
Happy
holidays. See you.
holidays.
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
Happy Christmas. Merry
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.